We got the random friendlies, but a lot of them are going to turn into zombies. Oh my god. Oh, and now a bunch of the allies that came to help are turning into runners. Nice. We're helping. We're helping. It's been a little while since we played this because I did the RimWorld Community Challenge most recently for RimWorld content. But yeah, let's get in there and see what's going on. We did buff the zombies a little bit, so they have better gear and they heal now. So we have that going on. I don't remember what we were doing aside from that. I know the game is pretty laggy now with so much stuff. Looks like we're getting our cataphract helmets going. Yeah, if I remember right, we are trying to scan. We just expanded to a third hydroponic. We got the lights up over here now. We got assault rifles on everyone. And once the kids join, we're going to have 27 people. I think we need to stop taking people unless some people die to zombies, honestly. Oh, I was going to make a room for someone's brain damage. I believe it was Jim. There's some who call him Jim. Yep, that's Jim. So do we have any silver? I want to make some, I want to make it even faster. We also need gold. If I remember right, I wanted a lot of steel because I'm planning on basically paving over the world. So I'm going to do that too. In fact, I think we're probably at raid cap. So I think I'm going to bridge over this as well. Help us with some movement up there. How long do we have on the planet destroyer? 378 days. Oh, right. We're also getting our last few researches in. That's right. Yeah, that's another thing I was thinking about doing was getting the Mechanitor. Yeah. Trying that out against the zombies. So that's a possibility too. Oh, and we were going to expand the barracks. That's right. Oh, I already made this. It's already literally right there. We need two Glitterweld medicine, I think. Yeah, we don't have the Glitterweld medicine. I could go ahead and attune it to him in the meantime. It would just make him happy. And I guess it'll help. It'll help when we get the 2 Glitterweld. Yeah, we'll just do it. I've been really liking the zombie run. I think the next time we run one, though, we'll do waves instead because I'm just sick of this zombie lag, you know? And to be honest, the mod creator has done a good job on making the lag not as much as you would think. Like, there's 500 zombies on the map right now, 27 pawns, it's raining, and tick rate still isn't, like, awful, you know? It's not great, but it's not awful. Yeah, we're going to try to secure that gold during the next downswing. There's also a geothermal. You know what? We might just go ahead and grab the geothermal. That one's actually not quite as close to the edge, so it's not unreasonable to believe that we can grab that. We would want to double that, though. Double it and give it to the next base. That trend's already died. Shut up. Anyway, we do want to double up on the walls because of the nature of this sort of run, but that'll be fine. And we'll go ahead and put this in the work zone. I am going to bring a few people up here and go ahead and just clear some of the zombies in that direction. So Thermo, do you have to do it the entire area, or can you just do one square? I usually just do the whole area because you don't want a roof there. Might as well not waste the time having to build any at all. I haven't tested it with only one square missing. So I know sometimes I've accidentally roofed part of it and I just leave it and it's fine. So you don't have to unroof the entire thing, but I don't know what the minimum unroof is. 25% or more, thank you. So yeah, let's clear out this side of zombies a little bit. Whoa! I didn't notice that was still attached there. I got really close to biting, actually. Westy the nudist. Maybe run from that zombie that's about to bite you. Okay. They're pretty new pawn. I don't think their shooting is as high. We'll just go ahead and clear here just in case. Looks like we've angered some over this way. I think I might have some of our builders selected because people are just not coming out. Yeah, so the goal today is to finish our research on the ship, get everyone over to the cataphract helmets, start paving over part of the world so that we can kite normal raids to get past the zombies. After doing that, thicken up that outer wall. Maybe even dry all this up if we can get enough. And perhaps get the Mechanitor too. Yeah, but we might end up, depending on if anything really bad happens, which it very well could, we are definitely not safe in this run. If we have a major event while there's a spitter, especially one of those like 80 wave spitters, we could just die. Yeah, there's a device called a zombie thumper. I think it's under security, and it attracts zombies. It uses chem fuel, and I guess it smacks the ground. That's what it looks like. And it attracts zombies to that area. So I'm wondering if we can like put those somewhere to concentrate zombies, and maybe even go out there and use that for our shooting skill. Now, the downside to it is it says it damages structures around it also. So wherever we put it, if it's near any structures, we're going to have to like constantly rebuild those or repair them, I guess. I don't know how much damage it does to structures, but that's something we'll have to test. I definitely want to test all the zombie stuff, you know, before we finish this up. So kind of low on food. I mean, transport pods. So these are going to be, okay. Well, let's go ahead and have people stay inside during this, just while we see if they're gonna make it through all the zombies or whatnot. So what kind of raid was that? Separate group, attack immediately, drop. Okay, so all these are gonna turn into runners. All right, well, that's definitely gonna bring in a lot of runners, but I'm gonna risk it and go ahead and send these guys back to work. Problem with the RimWorld of magic mod too, elemental rifts and demon assaults can kill any colony regardless of your preparation, like the spitter zombies do. Yeah, because like if we have a really big, like imagine we have a really big bad mech cluster, and then behind it there's a spitter that can send 2,000 zombies into the base, and it's we're literally being blocked by a huge cluster. Well, even if we immediately fight the cluster, it's going to take time. We're going to have to mortar it. We're going to have to go out there. We're going to have to kite around. We're just going to have so many zombies that it's going to be like near impossible to deal with. So it's absolutely not safe. My favorite ideology style, I still like morbid. I don't know, there's quite a few of the I like techist stuff, and I like morbid gear. There's some pretty good spike core things too, actually. I told you to use ARs, explained they could out micro stuff. Asked if they could teach you this, send you a video detailed breakdown how to do it. It says when you shoot, step back. Did I say that to you? I know I said it to Aspen when Aspen was like, can you teach me how to kite? And I was like, I don't know. It's a mechanic. You can't really teach how to kite. Just literally shoot and then step back 3 to 5. Eventually, you'll get good at knowing how many steps back you need to take against which weapons, not only to outrange them, but to give you enough time for your cooldown to come around to shoot before the enemy can get in close ground. Like if you're fighting against centipedes, it's about 3 steps back and you're probably fine, about 3 tiles back. If you're fighting against lancers, you actually need more. You need about 5 because you have to kill the lancers before they get close enough to do their shot. Here we go. Charge lance is more range. I don't know. Charge lance has been pretty bad for a couple of years now. Still good versus armor, but it's not really. That's supposed to be its niche, and yes, it has armor piercing, but like I said, you're going to miss shots with it with the charge lance. Whereas like if you're using the assault rifle, or even like, I mean, even take the sniper rifle, right? The sniper rifle actually outranges it by an incredible amount, so it's safer. But like the charge rifle itself is going to get so many more opportunities to hit. I don't know. If you like using them, that's fine. But from a min-max standpoint, unfortunately, as much as I wish charge lances were still good, they're just not very good. It's unfortunate, but just how it is these days. I think if they were going to keep nerfing the range, they should have just let the warm-up cooldown time be better. And it would be... Then it could be an armor-piercing niche weapon, but right now it just isn't because of how close range and how long the warm-up cooldown time is. And those research benches are really, really pulling that power. Let's go ahead and put a few more in here, of these in here for now. And we can always get rid of them if we no longer need them at some point. You can rework it to be a beam weapon, yeah. Charge lance, like it charges up and then it actually beams for a while. That way it's like super accurate or something. Maybe that would give it some more play. But and another thing, like I said, there's just so many more weapons that do its job better overall that it doesn't really have much of a place. It's kind of like the LMG. Well, for different reasons. LMG is not a good weapon. It's funny because miniguns are so good, and the LMG is like a worse minigun. So you would think, well, it's almost as good as a minigun, but in practice it's really not. And you like if you're going to spend that much of your resources on it, there's so many more guns at that tier that work out better, or just wait and get miniguns, you know. So charge lance is definitely not worth. Make some awesome beam weapons. I wouldn't doubt seeing beam weapons since they gave some to the mechs. Balance around being an enemy weapon, a player weapon. Yeah, that's a good point. And you know, on that line, I wouldn't even mind them taking it away from colonists, or giving lancers some other weapon, or taking it away from colonists and adding something into that charge sniper role. I would just like more weapon choice in general. Now, no matter what they do, no matter what, if you are min-maxing, there's always going to be something that's the best at certain play styles and at certain ranges and certain setups. And I think that's fine. This doesn't need to be super balanced in that way. It's a single player game, you know? It doesn't need to be... Not every weapon needs to be super balanced because there's no, like, PvP or whatever. But I still would like to have more, Oh, no. Oh, no. There's still Rhino out there. I still would like to have more options. I didn't notice that runner breaking that. All the Rhino are still out there, but they're still going after the zombies at the moment. So we should be able to take advantage of this and go kill some of the Rhino. Yeah, and there's, of course, mods, yeah. But I mean, in the base game, obviously, but... Like a charge bolt action. A long range, an actual long range charge weapon, like what the charge lance used to be. Would be really nice. Where are these congregating? There's some over there. A short range, like charge shotgun. Again, I know they're mods, but charge kind of shotgun would be really, really awesome. Charge great bow. Charge bow would be really cool, yeah. The auto pistol is kind of interesting. I still want to do some more experimenting with it, but Smurf and I were talking how the auto pistol is actually one of the most accurate base accuracy weapons in the game, that it might be possible with certain stats or gear and quality of auto pistol to actually make it so it doesn't miss. If that's the case, you might can set up some really interesting auto pistol defenses, but we never got around to really testing it, but it's still been in the back of my head for a while. In fact, the thing that reminded me about it again was when so maybe it was like a year ago, actually. The thing that reminded me about it again is when Biotech came out. The Mechanitor starts with like a Masterwork auto pistol or something, right? And when I did that run, I was like, oh man, this auto pistol is actually doing some work. Auto pistol, gun link, like careful shooter or something. Yeah, stuff like that we were going to test. But it's surprising how accurate the auto pistol is, just baseline. Why? We're gonna lose one of the kids. Why did you guys go out there? What? He's dead. He's dead. We might lose multiple. He's got to be close to dead. Oh, they're not eating him anymore. Not all of them. Oh my god. What are you doing out there, kid? You know, I was just nature running. Yeah, he's dead. He had to have been really close. That was one of the actual colony kids as well. So I was talking about to some other people. It's like, why do you sometimes restrict the doors even though you have the right zones? That's why. Like, why did that kid go outside? He was restricted to walls, and walls does not go out there. Well, the parents gonna be really unhappy with that. Natural selection, yeah, I guess so. Yeah, why couldn't it have been kid join? Or Dirt Child? Hey, Dirt Child's a member of this colony. Well, we gotta keep an eye on that zombie bite. Yeah, I wasn't paying close attention while I was trying to clear up those rhinos. I thought the zoning would be enough, but I should have known better. Almost always outlaw those doors so nothing like that happens, and I just didn't do it this time. Let's see if that actually cools that immediately. There we go. That thing is friggin' frozen now. All right, kid, you're on ice. If we get a serum, we'll get you back up. All right, cure zombie infection. Dirt Child almost turned into a little dirt zombie. Oh, you have to do each of these separately. I never even thought about that. Where are you, Dirt Child? Get back here. I'm trying to cure your zombie affliction. You're heading off. Probably go nature run out somewhere again. I guess I need to keep these around in case we end up going for the Mechanitor. Let's knock out the gene processing just in case too, I suppose. Ken, there's no time for this. Operate. Operation. 6 hours left. There you go, kid. Good as new. Well, maybe not as new, but yeah, hopefully get a quest for res serum. We are dangerously low in food. Let's switch these all over to rice. Really sucks it was a colony raised kid. Or how close they were to their growth moment. Starvation on Dirt Child. You guys are eating raw dog meat. I just watch it. Just let it happen. Well, we do have rice coming in literally today, so just wait a little bit of time. All right, so we got our gene processing. We'll grab this. Like I said, I'm not sure we'll go into it, but if we find a really good one, you know, we want to be able to drop down the gene stuff and actually get it. All right, a little bit of food, but we got more hydroponics coming in. That's rice, so hopefully that'll tide us over. We're feeding 26, so like 50 hydroponic rice would be enough. So we should be good. That's not counting the dogs, so I need a little bit more for that. All right, we'll finish up on the geothermal. Although we're not going to need as much power here pretty soon. Would allow me to get some more scanners, though. We need some scans inside the base. I mean, we're kind of switching over to hydroponics for most everything, which is twice as good as rich soil. So, like I said earlier, that I'll probably connect here to here, about that range, just so to have another layer of wall. And I mean, we might as well plant the stuff that we do, but not too fussed about getting more rich soil specifically. Masterwork sculpture. This work bears a depiction of Riadams working on a bionic arm while smiling proudly. The bionic arm is intricately detailed. Subjects are in front of 5 rogues. The work has a cubist feeling and an unbalanced structure. Cheryl tells of... yeah, we know what it tells. Oh my god, the children are social fighting. The children! Kid join insulted child's generosity. It should have been you that died. Kind gene prevents social fights. It doesn't prevent them. It prevents that person from literally starting. Kind prevents that person from starting the fight. They will still get into social fights with someone else. If you had every single person in your colony that was kind, then I guess you wouldn't have to worry about it. So it half does. Don't think I'm going to research anything else at the moment. Oh, moisture pumps. I thought we already got that. Never mind. I'm going to get moisture pumps. Usually don't thicken these up as much, but nature of this playthrough, we're going to do it. Spitter. It's called 106 waves. What? What, guys? What the crap? Well, at least this one spawned calm. I can't believe it can spawn with that many waves. 106. What? So like literally over like 2,000 zombies that could shoot at our base. You know what? We should go kill these now. This is going to be a little risky, but I'm going to just do it. They're going to be occupied by zombies, so let's go. Major break. Alpaca, you can go back. As long as we stay further away from the rhinos than they are to the next group of zombies, we can just pick them all off. Biggest threat at the moment. The biggest threat at the moment is one of those spitters spawning already aggressive while there's another event, so that we can't go take care of it. We're playing against Randy, so that could happen literally anytime. Like, imagine that launching 2,000 zombies into our base while there's like a giant psychic suppressor mech cluster out here, some ridiculousness. What does Spitter do? It's like a mortar that launches zombies, including special zombies, into your base. So they even come through the roof. We've actually lost, on this run, we've actually lost our inner base here a couple times just to overwhelming numbers of zombies spit out. I believe we lost that kid, though. That is unfortunate. It's even just saying that is a very RimWorld thing. Like, usually, this kid dying would be tragic, you know? But in RimWorld, it's like, man, that really is unfortunate. Gee willikers. Can't believe we've lost a young life today. Oh well. I guess that's what happens. Are the zombies making raids easier? Yes and no. So, zombies can take out a lot of raids, but every single human that dies on the map turns into a special runner zombie, which are stronger. So if you have 200 tribals and 100 of those die on the map, the zombies, all 100 of those are going to turn into zombies that are coming and breaking down doors and stuff, right? And are faster and better. In addition to that, though, a raid could, Jim, no, what? A raid could let zombies in. Guys, I gotta stop talking today. Oh my god. I just gotta get back into the habit of looking out for zombies all over the place. The RimWorld Community Challenge for 10 hours has caused me to stop doing the things that I had started ingraining, which was zooming out and looking for dots. Anyway, you can also have the raids like open up. Like, raids now are big enough to make it through the zombies. So like if you have a big breacher raid spawn, that raid could absolutely make it through the zombies, break open your walls, and let zombies in, you know? What do you do with idlers after you've reached advanced research? You can either put them on scanners. What I like to do in a normal playthrough, just make more and more scanners, scan more resources. Or you can have them on certain kinds of production that they can get better at. Like during the RimWorld Community Challenge, for instance, I'll put everyone on like planting, even if they're not good at it. They can build up planting, and that'll help overall. Or I'll put them on mining because they can build it up, you know, at the deep drills, and just keep adding more deep drills. But also, when you get to that point, it's not terrible to have someone idle. It's not a huge deal to have some colonists idle. But if you're trying to make sure no one is idle, then yeah, you can follow that same kind of stuff where you make sure everyone has it like a scanner or something like that. I just have to throw down some more hydroponics really quick, even if they're not sun lamp setups, you know. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Wesley has been bitten. Growth moment for child. Oh, that means kid would have gotten a growth moment really soon. All right, what do we got here? We got top tier. Top tier. So let's see. Let's go too smart, I guess. We could take nudist for the mood, but we'll go too smart. We do need more crafters. It's a big one. Crafting and construction. If we turn him into a production specialist, then the only other one of these that I really... We'll just go with social, it's fine. So this kid will end up growing up to be a production specialist, hopefully. Crafting, social, construction, too smart. Okay. Growth moment for Dirt Child. Dirt Child is a dirt mole. Also hit top tier. We get 3. Jogger, fast learner, great memory. Wow. I think I'm gonna go fast learner. Fast learner, another crafter. We can always use more crafters. And just in case we don't get more stuff for helping with crafting, grab plants and intellect. Fast learner. An 8 in mining. I end up just being a miner, actually. In which case, fast learner wouldn't be quite as good. They're already a miner. A miner. Also on some of the harsher biomes. Yeah, that's one of the reasons why we had such a hard time getting started on the swamp. We just literally couldn't cut trees out for a base in time. Just so much to cut. Like maybe with 5 planters we could have done it, but it was just that zombies were starting up before we could even get like walls done. We are getting a lot more zombie bites now that the zombies are tankier though. I think that's partially because the turrets aren't clearing them out quite as easily anymore. Oh yeah, Dirt Child still needs conversion, right? Have to decide whether we want to do the convert. Well, yeah, we'll just do it. I'm gonna say whether we want to convert or whether we want to get rid of the -20 on alpaca. Kid join. A growth moment. So this one auto joined, so we knew he probably wouldn't get top, but look at that. Optimist or great memory. Kind of crazy. And then he will get one more. So very neurotic. We could give him optimist to help him not break down as much. He's going to be on planting most likely anyway, so great memory, even though it's great, obviously. And it's not a big deal because he's just going to be a planter. I'm going to take optimist. Counter that very neurotic a little bit. Okay, helmets coming in. How are we doing on other resources? Let's see. We still have 200 gold. We're out of plasteel again. Out of plasteel. No traders in a while. Scan steel. That's still the closest plasteel that we've scanned. It's not like impossible. Another plasteel. Look at that. I think it's worth to like rope that off, even if it's just like a single wall. Yeah, we'll do that. That's a lot of plasteel. That's not plasteel to last us for a long time. So we'll wall that. Dangerous, but standard research. Yeah, like in their buildings, yeah. Get some more little towers going and get to the next node, pretty much. And we'll put some of these over here just in case. So we'll have the noise. If a zombie does break in those, we'll hear it. Such expansion. I run on zombies last night. Left the zombies on smart. Can't figure out how to deal with it though. 500% smart zombies, unless you make a mountain base or you have other mods to help, I think might be close to impossible because like literally it's a couple of nights in, you're gonna have 500 zombies crawling over your walls, and as soon as you kill it, they're not dead. Like Smurf was saying, it basically teleports them back to the border. So it just teleports them to the border and then they come again, you know? We have acidic smog. Nearby world tiles. Every 239 days. That's unfortunate. And then there's so little pollution nearby. It's kind of crazy. that we're getting that. All right, well, this is really bad because of our food. Food was already pretty low. We might have to switch over to sun lamps temporarily. Growth rate is only 22%. Malaria, that's just on the sickly pond, so it's whatever. 22% growth rate. 61% in hydroponics. Oof. Manhunter, okay, well that doesn't matter. Doing this time though, just in case. There goes the turrets. Oh, there's currently no zombies on the map, right? Very few, so they just beeline straight for our turrets. Oh god, I forgot to put doors over there. I don't know how long this is gonna last. I think I'm gonna have to do a hydroponic at least. I guess we will see what the percentage says on these when they're back up, and go from there. We got smog. Is that because of this? Hang on, it might be actually. Yeah, it's because of our 5% pollution in the bottom left from that quest. Well, there's a breacher zombie down there. We need to take care of that sometime. We are basically out of food. What's the percent growth on these when they're back up? Let's go take care of that zombie really quick. I want to go kill all those bears and see if we can get some that are not full of scaria. Well, I mean, they're all going to be scaria, but not insta-rot from scaria, so we can eat them. Yeah, we can actually take care of those. Let's grab everyone other than wet rock. Let's take care of these and see if we get a little bit of meat at least. They're all insta-rotting right now. We might not get any out of this waste area. That's one reason why I stopped sowing here, is I was going to plant some long-term stuff over here, like our devil strand and like corn and stuff. I mentioned that last week, but right now it wouldn't grow fast enough for us to get back in the positive. What? What? Wow. There is a breacher zombie that is destroying the mech stuff, but hey, it opened it up for us. And a breach raid, a small roll. Oh man, I was gonna roof that. I have to go take care of this friggin' breach raid. All right, let's go. So they destroy our power up there. Puppies, I know you want to haul that new stuff really badly, but now's not the time. We gotta double tap these for the turn into runners inside that little area. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to micromanage it. Gotta clear that out sometimes too. Extreme break on alpaca. I don't think we have. Oh, we do. We do have council up. All right, alpaca. Let's see. And they're more upset now. Excellent. Excellent. All right. Well, you can stay inside. All right. Everyone just stay in until we get the food situation taken care of, or until the smog goes away. How long has this lasted already? 2 days. 2 days. Man, oh man. Yeah, food is gonna be scarce. Hey, the smog's gone. Nice. Smog's gone. The smog's gone. We need to get food built up big time. We had an increase in colonists. Okay, the sun lamps have been taken back out, so let's put our normal lights back in. These turn back on. Get our food back up. Kids are fighting again. Kid joined flagrantly insulted child's father's way of thinking. Whoa. Is your father again? Vess? What's wrong with Vess's way of thinking? Very important member of this colony. Us needs a rescue. Oh my god, that kid got absolutely wrecked. He lost his entire nose. What if we turn we turn smart back on for the ship launch? Oh, I don't know about that either. It would be kind of very thematic though. Zombies are finally starting to crawl over the walls as we're getting the ship done. But I think we might lose the ship launch if I do that with 500, which would be okay, I guess. It would be fun. If it was the Waze version, it would be. Yeah. But it would be kind of interesting. Have like 100 turrets or something. We had enough steel. Oh god. Imagine like a solar flare during that. There be raids or not. Yeah, and all the raids and stuff still happen. Yeah, the zombies are on top of everything else. So zombies are a fun little bonus to ship lunch. Fun little bonus. Are we winning? We're in a perpetual state of losing. No, I don't know. It feels a lot like winning until suddenly it doesn't with this mod. So maybe. Resounding maybe. All right, we'll get lights in here. Is there fire somewhere? Ah, that must have been one I sensed. Say, no, there's no fire, but I can make one, boss. You think it's fun for them, or is it frustrating that someone just keeps coming by and putting out the fire? Are they like running around tee-heeing, you know? Tee-hee, tee-hee? Lighting up fires as people put it out? Oops. Look what I've done. Or are they getting angry? It's like, oh my god. Why you build this friggin' fire? I don't think either would surprise me. You're lighting Ken's bed on fire. The old doctor. Oh, Spaceman's had enough of this crap. Like, no one else can put it into it. I will. Compared River to a zebra? What, do zebras go around lighting lots of fires? Doesn't seem like a great insult, but apparently it worked, so. Yeah, I bet the playtime is much longer than normally would be in this this game hour for my runs. Let's see. We're at 28 hours in, and we're on year 4? Yeah. I think in the Perry run, we were on like year 7 or 8 at this many hours playtime. That's crazy. I'm gonna call in a trade. I guess I'll try Exotic first. Can give them a call. Try Exotic. Might be time to give some of those kids assault rifles, honestly. Why is that funny? Zombie spitter. It's calm. We're getting so lucky. It's calm. How many waves are they in? 113. I think that's still the highest we've seen. Oh, the 4K videos. Yeah, thank you for watching those. Gord's been, I've liked it. It still has mixed reviews on Steam. I did notice, like, I don't really care what reviews say for the most part. I trust more people that I know that like similar things to me and whatnot. But I did, out of curiosity, go and look. And most of the reviews are, the negative reviews are, not that this isn't long enough for an opinion, but they like it or not. But most of the bad reviews are like anywhere from like 30 minutes to like an hour and a half played, which is like the first tutorial. So it's, I don't know. Anyway, I like it, so it doesn't really matter if those reviewers don't, you know, each of their own. All right, so we're gonna refill our steel stock and then we'll go get the plasteel. All right, finally starting to build up a little bit of surplus food again. Also have traders coming in. I would love a bulk goods ship. That'd be excellent. Excellent.